Yes, President Trump is about to start his official foreign visits as U.S. President. He's going to visit 3 religious powerhouses. This is an article by V. Saxena, Conservative Tribune, reporting. President Donald Trump announced Thursday he intends to embark on a religious tour of sorts. Actually, it's to meet foreign leaders, but they are in areas where they have strong religious ties here. Starting on May 19th, he will visit Saudi Arabia, the capital of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Then he will go to Israel, of course to Jerusalem, and then Italy to Rome. To the capital of Rome to promote religious tolerance and unity against the threat of religious extremisms. Also, during his time in Jerusalem, President Trump plans to offer details on his vision for comprehensive Israeli-Palestinian peace. This is according to Jerusalem Post. Quote, "You have to try something. You have to take shots. This is what we think is a very smart first step in the region in unifying the coalition," end quote. This is what an unnamed official reportedly said of President Trump's plan to seek peace between, of course, Israelis and Palestinians. No doubt he will have his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, who is an Orthodox Jew, with him, and Jared is responsible for the Middle East. And unlike former President Barack Obama, President Trump seems to believe in unity. Consider that when Obama made his first foreign trip in June of 2009, when we compare Obama's trip to Trump's, it's totally different because Obama went to Saudi Arabia, but he did not go to Israel. And instead of speaking privately with world leaders, he delivered a grandiose speech in Egypt. Quote, "Obama's approach was to build support with the Arab public through his Cairo speech." This is what Martin S. Indyk, the executive vice president of the Brookings Institute, explained to the New York Times. And he went on to add, to compare what Trump will be doing. He says, "Trump's approach is to deal with the Arab leaders, not speak to their people, which is much more comfortable for their leaders," end quote. Because, of course, speaking to their people without speaking to the leaders, something's wrong with that system. It seems like Obama cared more about drumming up personal favors among Arabs than about actually resolving any of the Middle East problems and the crises that they're facing. And for the record, he only exasperated the situation there during his tenure as President of the United States. Also, Trump has agreed to meet with Pope Francis in Rome, at the Vatican, of course, according to USA Today, and officials at the Vatican have pledged that no limits will be placed on what the two may discuss. Well, why would they have limits? Anyway, after the president intended to attend a NATO meeting in Brussels and then take part in the G7 summit, which takes place in Sicily, Italy. Whether or not any fruit will come out of this, any developments out of this first presidential foreign tour, obviously remains to be seen, though one thing is quite clear. Unlike Obama, President Trump takes this very seriously. One official told the Post, "These are not going to be the traditional state visits like you've seen. These are really working visits." This is by Breitbart on Conservative Tribune.